If you're watching the replay, fast forward 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to let some people get in here. Everybody hit the like button. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. We got a $25 live stream goal. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Everybody hit the like button. About to get started in a minute. You dig? Yeah, Jayla, I do that, you know, on my off time, you dig? Only on my off time. I got bars for real. But don't judge by the little play rapping I do on this channel. Everybody that can hear the sound of my voice, hit the like button. We got a good show planned. So Jayla, I'm going to test out how thick your skin is, because I keep it raw and uncut on my channel. So we'll see how long it takes for you to get fed up with me. But I definitely welcome female viewers. For sure. And if you disagree with something, nothing wrong with a healthy debate, a friendly, healthy debate amongst the sexes. You judging? Okay. I ain't mad at it. Do your thing. Alright. Let's get it. I'm gonna start in about 2 more minutes. Okay. Everybody hit the like button. We got 6 people watching, only 3 likes. And that's not okay. So take your fat ass finger and hit the like button. Shout out to Sinful the P. R.I.P. Sinful the P. Yeah. Alright, let's just get into it right now. Right damn now. Alright, I'm going to do my e-begging spiel real quick. I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. Makes you the king of the stream, big dog of the stream. We got a $25 goal for this live stream. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. If we meet our $25 goal, I'll stay on at least an hour and a half instead of just an hour, maybe even 2. But minimum an hour and a half if we meet the goal. Also, if we meet the $25 goal, it guarantees another live stream tomorrow night between 6 and 8 p.m. Central. So those are the stakes. Everybody, let me know if you in here. Let me know something in the chat. Let me know where you tuning in from, or just say what's up, RB. I want to know what family is with me right now. If you're watching the replay, let me know something in the comments section, or just say what's up. If the mic too loud, mic too low, screen go blank, anything weird like that, let me know ASAP in the chat. Other than that, let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
you ready?
Yes, I am. After all that.
Uh, wipe your screen for me, honey. It's your first time here?
Yes, it
Hold on, before we even get started, we have already met the live stream goal of $25, and I bet y'all can guess who's responsible for us meeting that goal before I even started the first video. You know his name. It starts with a J. And he's a man who's better than James Dean, better than James Brown, better than James Earl Jones, better than James Franco, James Cameron, LeBron James, Kevin James, James McAvoy, Jesse James, James Madison, James Harden, James Wood, James Avery, Rick James, James Bond, James Baldwin, and last but not least, King James. Everybody shout out James in the chat because he just donated $25 and met our goal. So I'm going to be on for at least an hour and a half, and we coming back tomorrow night between 6 and 8 p.m. Central, all because of James. Now, just because we met gold don't mean you can't keep sending in money, because I work hard and I deserve it, damn it. But this for you, James. So just because we met this goal so quick, I'm going to throw another $25 goal on it just because.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles, I run shit. You just live it.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
My man. City boy, city boy.
My nigga.
Okay, Jayla, when we get our numbers up, I'm going to see if anybody knows who you are. Unless you don't want me to do that. And then you can say that. But if you don't have a problem with it, once we get our numbers up, I'm going to ask the people if they know who you are. But just let me know if you don't want that to happen. We got Jayla Starr in the house, y'all. I don't know if y'all know who it is or if you don't, but I know who it is. All right, let's get into it. I don't know what the coughing means, Jayla, but all right.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
you ready?
Yes, I am. After all that.
Wipe your screen for me, honey. It's your first time here?
Yes, it is. Hi.
I said, wipe your screen for me.
Oh, screen. Let me see. I'll say moisturize around here. So. Is that better?
Yeah.
Hi.
All right. What's your name, baby?
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Kristen, where you calling me from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, how old are you?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm an insurance broker.
Insurance broker. You have any kids?
Yes, I have one son. He's 9 years old.
Okay. Have you ever been?
All right. Am I stopping it too quick? So first, let's start with the hair. Now, I like this style more than any weave style. I'm always going to give a woman props, specifically a black woman props, for wearing her natural hair, even if it look crazy. I ain't saying it look crazy, but you get my point. I'm also going to give her props because she don't have a face full of makeup. And fellas, we like that. We want to see what you really look like, ladies. So she's 38. I believe she says she's 38. So she's past the wall. She's past 3 walls, working on hitting the 4th wall at 40. But it's not really much to point out since most of the women who call Kendra G are past the wall. And that's why they're on Kendra G. Because when they were 22, they didn't have to call YouTube to get, D or to get attention from a man. Another thing I'll point out is her top. Is it like a bra top? Is it pajamas? Either way, I don't think it's appropriate for YouTube, where thousands of people are going to see you. She should have put more effort into what she wore. You got to come on Kendra G like you're actually going on a date. Present yourself as you would present yourself if you were going on a date with a high-value man. But let's continue. Everybody hit the like button.
Son, he's 9 years old.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have been married before. My son is from my ex-husband.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
Oh, a long time ago, like 2018.
Okay. So we got Kristen. What's your zodiac sign, love?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, when's your birthday?
April 28th.
Oh, you're April Taurus. It's okay.
Yeah. I know it's okay. I know you're a May Taurus, but, Taurus recognize Taurus.
Yes. So we got Kristen, Houston, Texas, 38 Taurus, insurance broker. One son that's 9, is divorced by her ex-husband. What kind of man are you looking for?
Well, I think when I think after, getting a little older in life and being divorced and all those things, you have an opportunity to really focus on what's important. And I'm just looking for someone who is emotionally healed. I'm looking more for a companion in life more than anything. I get to a position to where in the past I felt like I needed a man. Now I want a man. So I just want someone that can just, add value to my life, make things.
Oh, man. I got a few things I got to touch on. First, let's do some math. She's 38. Her son is 9. So she had her son at 29, if I'm not mistaken. And she got divorced in 2018. So, let's see. It's 2025, 2018, 7 years ago. She got divorced at 31. I guess I'm curious how long she was married. So she got divorced when her son was 3. That's just a weird time to get a divorce. I need answers, and I don't think I'm going to get them. But let's touch on some other things. She said, at one point she felt like she needed a man, but now she just want a man. No, my dear, you need a man. And that's just a sick statement that will turn every man off. No man wants to hear, I don't need you, I just want you. Oh, I'm just an accessory, huh? Just something you whip out on the weekends like a vintage car. Nah. Nah. If you don't feel you need me, stay by yourself. You need a man, baby. You having a job doesn't mean you don't need a man for guidance and leadership, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You don't need a man's common sense. Look, you need a man. So you're sadly mistaken there. What else did she say? I forgot. Let's keep it going.
And I'm just looking for someone who is emotionally healed. I'm looking more for a companion in life more than anything. I get to a position to where in the past I felt like I needed a man. Now I want a man. So I just want someone that can just, add value to my life, make things a little bit more fun, create memorable experiences, someone to do life with. I kind of feel like life is a game. It's about finding the best person to play with.
Ooh, okay. What's your deal breakers?
I don't like that coming from a woman. I mean, life is kind of a game. You can look at it like that, but coming from a woman, it just has a different context because they just want to be excited all the time. So that's what they mean when they say life a game. She wants a man who's going to bring value to her life. I wonder what that means to her. I wonder what type of value she's looking for a man to bring to her life. I got a feeling she means entertainment value. And men are much more important than that. And I don't think she understands it. I would love to hear why she got a divorce and decided to be a single mother to a 3-year-old child versus make it work with her husband.
Find the best person to play with.
Ooh, okay. What's your deal breakers?
My deal breakers is just literally like someone who just is not okay with who they are as a person. I kind of feel like, love is a choice. You look at someone, you choose to love the best things about them and kind of ignore the things, that you don't like unless they're deal breakers. So it's a deal breaker for me for someone who can't just be honest about who they are in life. Give me all your cards face up so I can make that decision, on whether or not I want to deal with you, right? Okay. I also do not, I can't deal with someone who doesn't have like a good like level of spirituality, like doesn't have some sort of relationship with God or whatever it is that you may believe in. Just be grounded a certain way and like stand for something, so that.
I mean, yeah, I agree. A man should stand for something. he don't necessarily have to be spiritual to stand for something. But I'm kind of getting tired of women trying to dictate a man's spirituality or dictate a man's relationship with God. He got to pray this many times a day and he got to interpret the Bible this way. Women need to just chill on that. Look, just focus on finding a decent man who you're going to click with and you're going to be willing to submit to. I don't get a submission vibe from her. I don't think she's going to submit to any man.
You can have morals and values.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Well, I have a thing. I like pretty motherfuckers, you know. I just really do. I like being a little, you know, little racially ambiguous type of person, you know. I mean, if I think about like, I like me a little Albie Shore, a little El DeBarge, you know, that's my number one preference. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I just
really no, it's not the preference anymore. They like tall, they like dark skin now.
But hey, if I could describe my perfect man, it'd be R&B thug, you know, like.
Here we go. R&B thug. A motherfucker who will knock you out and then harmonize to you to wake you up. Like, this is just sick. Still chasing a thug. You got a 9-year-old son. What kind of role model is a motherfucking thug gonna be for your 9-year-old son? See, this is another bird. They don't think properly. She's still thinking with her... She's still thinking with the meat between her legs instead of the meat in between her ears. She want a pretty boy thug. Not a good role model for her son. Like, and a lot of stuff they say is just a contradiction. I want a man with great morals and he's spiritual, but he a thug. That don't mix. That's not the same dude. I don't know what they don't understand about that.
A motherfucker with a falsetto who has been to prison, you know, like that's not true.
You're not joking, and it's not fucking funny. You have a 9-year-old son. This isn't cute. What's wrong with your brain? Why do you want somebody who went to jail? But listen, this is what most black women want. They fuck on Pookie and Tyrone from the hood, dope boy, gangbangers. They had their fun with him, push out his babies. And then what they really want when they get 30, 40, 50, they want the reformed thug. They never get to a point where they don't want the thug. They want the thug who changed his life around and now he got a trucking business. But he still ain't to be played with. But he turned his life around and found God. But he's still a clapper nigga though. That's really what they want. They want Ghost from Power. From 30 to 50, they want Ghost from Power. 16 to 30, you know, they want 50 Cent, who's still in the streets, because that's exciting. Not knowing if you're going to get your house popped up with your kid in it, that's exciting to them. Not knowing if you're going to get your whip Swiss cheesed, that's exciting to them, I guess.
Falsetto who has been to prison, you know, like that's not joking.
I'm trying to think of who's this an example of. Okay, a light-skinned thug.
Yeah. I'm just I'm being funny, but no, I am more attracted to, you know, I say fairer skin. I'm only 5 feet tall. I'm 5 feet 120 pounds, you know, so I'm not over here looking for some tall giant man or anything like that. So height's not really a big deal for me. You know, I'm just attracted to someone who cares for themselves, so they invest in themselves. You know, moisturize, you know, work out, you know, those type of things. Just, you know, if you can't love yourself, then you can't love me. If you can't invest in yourself, you can't invest into me. So just someone who, you know, takes care of themselves.
Okay, shout out to API Crockett. He said you want Chico the Barge. Chico wasn't a thug, though. I'm really trying to think of our light-skinned thug. I can't think of light-skinned thug.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, a couple of them DeBarge boys have been to prison, you know, kind of like
What is your obsession with prison?
Somebody who is, you know.
Man, listen. This is just, I don't know what to say. What if he got taken advantage of in prison? You got to deal with that. That's a possibility. You know what I mean? What if he caught something in prison? Or why would you even want to go in that realm? God help her. This is why women need our guidance. This is why women shouldn't be left to their own devices in society. All women should be under the authority of some man, from her father and then to her husband. There should never be a point in a woman's life where she just left to go out in the world on her own devices and make decisions for her life and guide herself. At no point. This is a 38-year-old woman. This is not an 18-year-old. She has a child. She's responsible for another human life. And she keep talking about prison.
Cute, you know, and can tap into, like, you know, different areas. And I don't want some, like, hard, you know, type of thug dude or anything like that. But it's more of a funny thing, you know.
I got you.
Just,
I got you. Oh, I got you, honey. All right, should he make a certain amount of money?
I mean, I just want someone who can take care of themselves, you know, pay your bills and don't ask me for anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a man to save me. I'm grown. I have a career. You know, I worked in my career for 18 years. I live a good life. So I just want someone who's going to be able to take care of themselves, you know, and if we want to do things together, then we can absolutely, you know, do those things without me.
Okay, a career. Didn't she say she worked in insurance or something? I mean, I don't know if I would call that a career, man. You've been doing it for 18 years, cool. I mean, I bet you don't have your finances together. You're making it sound like you do, but I got a feeling that you feel like if your bills are paid, then you doing well financially. It's time for you to start thinking about retirement. Just because you can pay your bills and you got $1,000 left over at the end of the month to go on trips and go on brunches, that don't mean you got your finances together. It really doesn't. Man. Look, I forgot what age we put on the whole thing where it's like at a certain age, a woman should expect to pay for a man. So since I forgot, we're going to say 40. So you got 2 more years to qualify for a man with any job, even $20K a year. And 2 more years, you don't qualify for a man with a job. You qualify to take care of a man who can't keep a job. Women need to understand, like, the standards have to keep declining. They just have to keep declining. The best time for a woman to find a life partner is 14 to 22. Point blank fucking period. At 23, it's time to start lowering the standards. By 38, yeah, it's probably not even going to be worth it in your mind. When it comes to what you qualify for at this point in your life. Ah, boy. There's just no reason, man. There's just no reason. You're 38. You got a 9-year-old. That's a young child. There's no reason for, let's just say, a 40-year-old man with his shit together. The man you're describing. Well, look, a man with his shit together can do better than you. That's what it boiled down to. And a nigga who just got out of jail, he's not going to have his shit together. But since you're so obsessed with jail, you do qualify for that. You do qualify for a man who fresh out and need a place to stay. So maybe this will work out for you. Well, it won't work out for you in the long run, and it won't work out for your son, who's going to be put in danger by some jailbird coming to move in. It just never mind. I think you should just stay single. That's what I think.
Me feeling like I can't live the life that I want because you can't afford it.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's be clear, ma'am. You can't afford it either. You can't afford it either. Unless you're on track to have your 1.5 million to 2 million to retire comfortably when you're 65, you can't afford it either. Let's just be very clear.
Those things without me feeling like I can't live the life that I want because you can't afford it.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, a Kendra Cam. Can you help me? Like, can you hold the phone so they can, like, see me?
Who's helping you?
My girlfriend.
Okay. We got to see Alexa.
I was going to say her house dirty, but I mean, I guess it's not. But that's just not, you didn't put in any effort whatsoever. This is just not okay. You're 90. What y'all think, man? What y'all think about the Kendra Cam?
Okay, we can see you.
No, you can't do it that
You
way.
said you're 5 feet?
Yeah. I'm 5 feet tall, but I just have really long legs.
Okay. All right.
Can you see me now?
That's like controlling hand gestures. She seemed like she got like a temper. Let's watch that again. She don't seem like she cool, calm, and collected.
I'm 5 feet tall, but I just have really long legs.
Okay.
Let's do that slow mo, because this is what you're gonna have to deal with day in and day out when the stresses of life come about, this is how she's gonna treat her man. Let's watch this. Anytime you ain't doing what she think you should be doing, acting how she think you should be acting, this the energy she gonna give y'all.
Oh gosh. We gotta see your legs. Okay, we can see you.
No, you can't do it that
You
way.
say you're 5 feet.
She get irritated quick.
I'm 5 feet tall, but I just have really long legs.
Watch this.
Okay.
Yep, that little freak out right there.
Alright. See you. Okay, you look small.
I am tiny.
Okay. So, Kristen, do you want the guy to be in Houston?
I mean, it's nice to have someone in Houston, but I also wouldn't mind someone out of town.
Okay, so be out of town. All right. What's the age range you would date? You're 38.
Honestly, I've been dating a little bit older lately, to be honest with you, like kind of like 50s, 60s. Just because I'm a little bit like I'm looking more for a companion, you know, like I don't need any more children, you know, I don't necessarily have to be married or anything like that. So I find that just someone a little bit older more so fits, you know, what I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. What was your last relationship?
Well, okay, I'll say this. She's right about that. I like that she said that. And that's the reality that a lot of these women are going to have to face. I feel like most of the women who come on the show, if they're 35, 40, 42, they don't really want to go into the 50s and 55, 60 because they feel like that's too old. But no, that's the harsh reality. After 30 as a woman, shit is looking shaky. It's looking shaky. After 30, your dating market is really just need to say 30 to 55. You're not first string anymore after 30. You're like third string. There's so many men in their 40s and 50s, like when they're on dating apps and stuff, they don't even put the age limit past 29. So, yeah, I like that she's at least realistic about what age range she need to be looking in. 50 and up might still see her as a prize. Maybe.
I really haven't been like in a relationship probably in a couple of years. You know, I've dated a lot and I've had some good experiences, but I felt like it was important for me to really heal from my past, you know, and kind of like find peace with what happened and stop blaming men and looking at myself and saying, well, what changes do I need to make and what in me wants me to desire people who don't give me what I want.
I love that. Now that was mature. Look, I'm saying something positive about her. That was big. That's the type of accountability that you will almost never hear, well, from women, period, but especially on the Kendra G show. So she get points for that. Let's hear that again.
And looking at myself and saying, and I've had some good experiences, but I felt like it was important for me to really heal from my past, you know, and kind of like find peace with what happened and stop blaming men and looking at myself and saying, well, what changes do I need to make and what in me wants me to desire people who don't give me what I want. So it was just more of a healing journey for me and learning how to now, you know, date in the healed version of myself. So it's been about 3 years since I've been in a serious relationship.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Maybe a couple weeks ago.
What you think about that, James? Couple weeks ago. You're too old for this, ma'am. You're too old for this. Was that a guy who been in and out of jail? Was he a thug? You shouldn't be having casual flings. Well, that's all you probably qualify for at this point. You got the 9-year-old. Just forget about anything serious. This is your lane now. Casual flings. And honestly, based on what she said so far, it doesn't sound like she's looking for anything terribly serious. So, yeah. The best answer women could give to this question is the one that the lady gave last night, I believe, is I don't want to say on YouTube, but if somebody starts talking with me, I don't have any problem telling them when the last time I was intimate with somebody if they really want to know. That's the best answer women can give.
maybe a couple weeks ago.
Okay, is he an option?
Huh?
Is he an option?
No,
Why
not at
not?
all.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. It was a situation where, like, I haven't been in a relationship in a very long time. So you get to a space in life when you have fun, you want to enjoy yourself and feel like a woman. So I had a good experience with someone that I know, and I feel good about, but I know that I don't want to, have a relationship with them. It was just about having a good time and experience a good moment.
Just ride it out with him. Be his side pussy for the rest of your life and just enjoy times with him. Maybe he'll go on trips with you. Maybe y'all can, get on, go do a brunch from time to time and ride out life like that. You know? You could tell your son he's the uncle and just ride it out like that.
Okay. All right. So 3 flaws you have to work on.
What I have to work on, well, one thing is that I think that I have to be able to be more in a space of being able to be patient when it comes with people. Like I'm a very like a business kind of girl. I do insurance and all this, so I want fast results. So I need to be more patient, when it comes to dating, giving people an opportunity, maybe going of more of a friend, and not just jumping into like the whole big shebang. So I should need to work on that. I can sometimes come in a place of judgment with people and letting them know, hey, I think you need to do things this way. I think I have the best version of it.
Yeah, you're controlling. Yeah. I could tell by how you were kind of snapping on your friend to get the camera right. Not shocking. Look, you're not relationship material. It's that simple. I'm glad you took accountability. But, like I always say, when women get ruined, they're usually ruined for life. They can heal a little bit and maybe become a decent human being in other areas of life. But once women get ruined as far as being a decent human being in a relationship to a man and they get up in age, 30s and 40s, it's usually a wrap for life. So she can be a valuable side piece to a man. But as far as like a man living with her and all that and like building a life with her, nah.
My nigga.
We got a donation. Shout out to John. He just donated $5. He says, the whole idea of these YouTube dating shows just seems depressing to me. I mean, yeah, it kind of is. What up, No Tats? All right, we got 15 people in here. Does anybody know who Jayla Starr is? Because I do. We got Jayla Starr in the house. We have a former adult star in the house hanging out with RB Sensei. Everybody shout out Jayla. And keep it respectful, of course. Be respectful to my guest. I specifically asked her to check out the live stream. I thought you guys may enjoy it. Okay, shout out to No Tats. He says, I got you, John. I got your meme, John. Appreciate the donation. Everybody shout out John. No Tats says, you helped me create a better channel name a couple days ago. Cheers. How did I help you out? I don't know how I helped you out. Do you want to shout out that channel? I'll shout it out and tell everybody to follow it if you want to shout it out. I mean, look, I already said Jayla Starr. I already said the name, and I already know all the guys are going to look her up now that I said the name. So, yeah, guys, when we're done with this stream, you can look up Jayla Starr if you want, And what you do while you watch the video, it's none of my business. Hey, it is what it is. Wait, okay, the name of the creator, I'm lost. Anyway, let's continue. If anybody know who Jayla Starr is, let it be known in the chat. The name of the creator of this channel, which is me, is RB Sensei. I don't know if that's what you was asking for, but.
So I need to work on being more open to other people's perceptions, maybe come into a little bit more of a feminine energy in that way. And then I think that I need to work on sometimes I can be a bit shallow when it comes to physical things.
We know, because you said you want to basically a buff, light skinned thug motherfucker. And that's what you lead with. Well, we know. I picked up on that. But, I mean, look, most women are shallow, and most women care about looks, in my opinion, more than men care about looks. It's more detrimental that a man is fine to women than it is to men that a woman is fine.
Be a bit shallow when it comes to physical things, and I need to let go of some of my, desires when it comes to physical, because I could be missing out on someone that I could have a great experience with if I can just, get over some of those shallow issues.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I feel like I'm 1990s fine. Like nothing, everything is real. I got a whole lot of hair. I can flat iron it. Really make a whole lot of people upset. But yeah, I'm all natural. I'm a really nice person. I'm super Southern. I'm originally from Louisiana, and I live here in Houston, Texas. So I'm a very Southern woman. Like I said earlier, like I'm not here like trying to find a man to take care of me. I just want a companion. I want to make, I got root scars all over my hands, because stir my gumbo. I cook everything from scratch. I know who my daddy is. Like I got no issues there.
You seem kind of crazy and erratic. I'm getting erratic vibes. I'm getting on edge vibes, but I'll give her props. She says she know how to cook from scratch. She is all natural. I pointed that out. And the saying you're fine, that was a little egotistical, but we'll give it a pass. So I like a lot of stuff she's saying, but nah, she seems batshit crazy. I like her look. She said some stuff I like. She took accountability, but overall, nah. Nah. So here's the thing. Okay, is there hope for broken women? Can broken women heal? Is it possible? Let's just say yes. But if you're a broken woman who healed, I would advise that you try to get with a man who was a broken man who healed, and y'all try to work it out together. I wouldn't advise a man who was never broken to get with a woman who was once broken. I'll just say that. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I'm gonna just press play until I figure it out.
I just want to have someone to come into my life and be a companion, and that's it. No stress, no drama, and just like I said, life's a game. I'm trying to find the best person to play with.
Okay. We like your personality a lot. So we got Kristen. You said you'll date older. Houston, Texas, 38. Insurance broker, one son that's 9. And she was once married. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No.
All right, you got to download the dating app, honey. That's the way the guy can reach out to you.
No, but I did want to tell you, Kendra, that I'm a huge fan of yours. You're a huge inspiration to me. I've always, had a big personality, and I've dabbled in the past with entertainment, and I just started my own show, and you're a huge inspiration to me, and I just want to let you know that, like, you're awesome, and thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much, baby girl. I received that. Now download the dating app, Kendra G Singles, and set up your profile, baby girl. Bye, boo. Bye, sweetheart. On new.
All right, that was interesting. What do y'all think? What do y'all rate her on a scale from 1 to 5? 5 being a great woman that you want to reach out to. What do y'all rate her 1 to 5? Let's see what we got next. Let's do a quick pineapple. Keep sending in the donations. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Let's get it. We met our goal, but fuck it, send in more.
Yes. I'm not 29. So you can just click that link and then you will be able to enter. Or you can bother me if you want. I'll allow it. You can send me an email at melimonaco1@gmail.com and I will send you the exact same link. So I would appreciate you if you don't bother me. You help yourself, you help us. We have a good time. All right, so this is...
Okay, we're gonna. I ain't gonna say play a game. I want to ask Jayla a few questions. So we're gonna do a just a few questions. Let's see how fast she can respond. I don't know if she's up to the point where I am on the stream or if she back a little bit, but anyway. So Jayla, let me know in the chat. Are you single? And if you are single, can you describe what type of man you would be looking for? So height requirement, look, money requirement, the basics like that.
How you come, if you want to come. Thank you. All right, well, we're going to add Kiescence because she's here. We're not going to make her wait. And we're going to start the show bright and early today. All right, let's see. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, I like your painting. I like your setup, your couch. Yes, nice. How was your day?
Productive. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. How was yours?
Mine was good too. Actually, I've done a bunch of stuff. I'm going on a trip on Friday, and I won't be back until beginning of August. So I'm trying to do everything that I need to do now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not running crazy on Friday. You know.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Okay, real quick. I'm about to pull up the merch real quick. We're gonna go over her. Let's see if I could give any assessment as far as the look. I mean, it's nothing that's standing out to me as far as the look, good or bad. She's just a regular chick. A little on the skinny side for me. Look like she might work out. I don't like chicks who work out, like lift weights. It look like she might lift weights. But we'll see what she's talking about in a minute. So, here, I'm about to pull something up. So just bear with me. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. So, Jayla, just in case anybody was wondering, we got Jayla Starr in the house, ex-adult film star. I need to know, is there a money requirement for the type of guy you would want to date? There has to be some type of money requirement. It doesn't have to be. Is that judgmental for me to say? But I would be shocked if you say it isn't. And if you say it isn't, I'm going to still be shocked and question it. But we'll take your word for it. All right, let's get back to what I was gonna do. So let's check out the new shirt. I did it, y'all. This is the design. It says, well, you can't really see it, so let me go to a shirt. It says, beware, fellas. If she's not demonic, she's at least Satan adjacent. I told y'all I was going to make the shirt, and here it is. So now that you know what it says, you can check out some of the designs. You got like the two-tone, the army one. That's kind of dope. Got this one. And just to be very clear, the split is grimy. So if y'all buy something on here, I still want you to buy. But if y'all buy something on here for like, let's say $43, I only get $10. So yeah, the split is crazy. Let's see if we got the jersey. There's a lot of merch on here. What else we got? The hoodie. We're going to get back to the lady. Sweatsuit. The options are endless. Varsity jacket. Or if you want to be more discreet, well, that ain't more discreet. The coffee cup. Book bag. And all my logos and designs have pretty much all these products that you can get with them. What else? The hats. Let's see. I wanted to show y'all a couple more. Oh, this one is dope. It say the same thing. Yeah, beware, fellas. If she's not demonic, she's at least Satan adjacent. So yeah, this is dope. Yeah, you need that. You need that in your life. What else? The American flag one dope. Yeah, man, come get fly. I got a lot of come get fly with RB Sensei. I got a lot of different designs, tank tops, hoodies, sweatsuits, NBA jerseys, varsity jackets, mugs, hats, duffel bags. It just don't end. Scarves, coffee mugs, mice, whatever the fuck, mouse pads. Yeah, man, come get fly, man. What else? No, let's see. Go back. That one kind of cool. No, what changes? So let me see the cool one. That's kind of. See. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that's the other design for this quote. So I got 3 design. Is that 3? Something like that. Like 2 or 3 designs for this one. Y'all get the point. Cups. I think that's a cool cup with this design. All these different type of hats, apron. You get it. Throw pillows, the whole 9. This one is kind of new. Y'all probably already saw that. The one that say tired of the ridiculous nonsense. Yeah. They got different colors too. I think when you go in the shop, You could change the colors that you want. Y'all get the point. Because RB Sensei said so is one logo. That's one of them. And here go the other logo for because RB Sensei said so. Don't save her, bro. Duck and Dingbats Daily. And then we got the one that's basically just my logo on products. My little character. Y'all get the point. Back to the ridiculous nonsense. Get you some merch. Join the membership. It's $10 a month. You get access to all the live streams you miss. And the more numbers we get up on the membership, the more I'll do exclusive membership lives. But yeah, join the membership, the monthly membership. Get you some merch. Other than that, let's get back into it. I'm going to let it play. I'm about to go get something to eat. I'll be right back.
All right, so let's talk about you. Would you like to introduce yourself so people can know who you are and if you are kind of like their cup of tea?
Okay, so my name is Essence. I am 29. I'm from Detroit. I currently live in East Hollywood, or just say Hollywood, Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
I am a very chill person. I like art. I'm an artist. I'm a poet. I like going to museums. I like doing fun things. I like karaoke night.
Nice.
Quiet for the most part, but then I do have a big personality, and that comes out when she decides to come out.
Okay, nice. It's funny you say karaoke. I went on Monday. Have you been to that spot before? I went to a station. No? You said no? No. Okay, we need to go because it's super fun. If you like karaoke, I don't know. I'm not going to sing, but if you want to go and sing. But a lot of people know how to sing. So I'm letting you know, if you are the type that's going to go up there and sing, most of them know how to sing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably just go and enjoy. I could be like a backup shoebop wop girl, you know.
Well, some people go in a group, like 3 people. And yeah, I'm not going. So you're going to have to find your people. But yeah, we should do it. So, all right. What else should we know about you?
I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I like to have fun. I'm educated. I don't do BS. Okay. I'm not a wild, like out here looking stupid type of female. So I always carry myself like a lady. So I expect to find a man that matched my energy.
Okay.
Or a man to find me, actually.
No problem. Guys, this is her IG. If you want to go check her out right now, she looks exactly the same that right now in her thing on IG. So, but you can go. You might learn a little more about her. Okay, so did you say how old you are or around?
29.
29. Okay, 29. You say, I don't know. I was listening, but then I guess I wasn't listening. Did you say where you from?
Detroit.
Detroit. You see, I'm gonna stop asking questions. I guess you had the yes. Yeah. Okay. So for the people, just to make sure, you are single, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So they're gonna start with the questions already. We're gonna answer some, but we're gonna get to the dating pretty quickly. Seems like a genuine catch. Why are you single? So let's answer that question then.
I'm a very intentional dater, so I won't like waste my time on anything that I feel like isn't for me. I'm not the girl that just wants a free meal or just trying to get outside because she's bored. Like super intentional. I want what I want. I'm not settling.
Okay. I saw another super.
And thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. We miss you, Greg. Hope you're okay. Mutt 96. So Greg is one of our personality on this show, and I guess he hasn't been around for a little bit, so I guess people are checking on each other. I hope he's okay too. So let's see. All right, so we're going to talk about what you're looking for in your man now.
Okay. I want a man that is one, God-fearing, that's like top of my list. One with integrity, knows how to lead, business minded to a certain extent. I have my own business, so it would be nice to have somebody who is like also an entrepreneur. I mean, if he has his if he works like the 9 to 5, that's fine. But I think I would prefer someone who is like in the same business mind as me.
Okay.
I would like somebody who likes to have fun like I do, appreciates like fun things, music, going out, enjoying other people. I don't mind. Like, I have dated different type of personalities, like a quiet person, a more outgoing person. As long as the person isn't like, awkward, like weird, quiet, then we should be fine. I'm a talker too. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's another thing. Hygiene, top gotta be brushing, flossing, tongue scraper, please. Yeah, a man that smells good, that's active. I like to work out. I like to hike and things like that. So a man that can keep up with me would be great.
Yeah, for sure. Excuse me. Thank you. So,
she asking for too much. I don't. Nothing stood out too crazy. But, well, she said she's not going to settle. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are going to settle. You're 29 on YouTube, drive begging for a man. You going to settle. Like, I'm going to let her continue. It's not going good so far. I'll say that.
So what about, okay, let's talk more like details. How tall? I'm sorry.
Ooh, so I am 5'11" and a half, and I do like to wear heels. Okay.
Yeah, she's a tall girl.
Yeah, my body is model-esque too. So I would prefer someone like 6'4" and taller. Is my preference, just because.
Are you fucking retarded? Like, no. Like, every woman wants a 6'4" guy. That if a dude's 6'4", he gonna be a player. He's gonna be a player. You just don't qualify, man. That's not a realistic standard to have. 6'4"? What percentage of people are 6'4"? 5%? You're not that bad. You're not a baddie like that. If you could have locked down this ideal man who's 6'4", who like to work out, etc., 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 you would have did it by now. Women like this are a waste, man. Like, just don't come on the dating market if you got ridiculous standards like this. 6'4". I like Melly, though, because she get on their ass about the height part.
I do like to wear heels, and I would want to still be shorter with heels on.
What would be the shortest that you would be okay with?
6'4". So no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I guess the shortest would probably be like 6 feet then, because.
So we don't do shorter than you.
I don't want to anymore.
I know you don't want, but let's say he has everything, because I want to make sure that what we're saying, those type of people show up. So are you sure that if we meet this guy who has all the characteristics you're saying, besides the height, he might be 5'8", we're saying no to him?
I don't want a shorter guy. I'm gonna stand on that. I have dated guys shorter, but I know what I want. So
you a basic ass bitch. You almost 30 years old and you still got that childish ass dating standard that you're not gonna budge on. You're not the cream of the crop anymore. Like, you're just not. You're a lower value woman. I mean, your brain effed up. So yeah, you're a lower value woman. It ain't about your looks no more. Your brain is childish. This is childish, man. No man is good enough that's under 6 feet. Let's continue. What makes you worthy of the most desired man in the dating market? Your looks ain't nothing mind-blowing. Your body isn't nothing mind-blowing from what I could see. Your intelligence and maturity ain't nothing mind-blowing from what I could hear.
See, you're scaring people already. Okay, so 6 feet minimum. Okay. What's the age range for you?
I guess I would say I'm 29, so I have dated younger than me, and they have actually been mature. So I guess I would say like maybe 25 to 40.
Okay. Oh, that's great, because I was like, a bigger range, bigger chances. So
I just don't want to rule my man out. Okay.
Okay. So 25 to 40. Okay. What else? What is the ethnicity that you usually like?
I don't have a usually like. I have dated from different countries, different races. But I do want a black man.
Okay.
I do want to have black love. Mm-hmm.
So are we flexible on the color or no? On the
I'm
ethnicity,
flexible.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm flexible, but I'm just
You're
saying I do
Okay.
desire black love. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take a swig.
Do you want kids?
I do.
Can he have kids?
He can.
How many?
Oh, I feel like before this week, I probably would have said like 1 or 2 and saying mother, please. But I'll go to 3.
What happened this week that now it's 3?
You just meet nice people who have more than 2.
Okay. I mean, as long as there is no drama, I think it's okay.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And not too many baby mamas.
For sure. Okay. And how much money does he need to make?
Enough to take care of himself. I would say like $60K.
Okay, let's. I mean, $60K is 60K is about average, probably a little bit above average. But this is what I wanted to talk about. Girls get started early messing with boys. A lot of girls, they start at 13 messing with a 16 or 17-year-old. They getting around. If she cute, she ain't overweight, they're getting around, man. Starting at 13. So I say that to say, by the time a woman get 23, 24, and she don't got a man, what's been going on for a decade with guys? Some people think that's ridiculous, like you're holding it against her when she was 13. Well, here's why it's not ridiculous. I'll say 14. Here's why it's not ridiculous. Millions of people married their high school sweetheart and they got matching tombstones. Millions of people did that. That's feasible. It's very feasible. It's not ridiculous at all to think somebody will meet somebody in high school and spend the rest of their lives with them. It still happens in small towns. It really does. It happens a lot in small towns. So, like, the point I'm trying to make is, by the time a woman is 29, she's been messing around with boys for 15 years. You have to realize how different the dating world is for girls compared to boys. She's been having talking stages with multiple boys for 15 years, and nothing stuck. In almost 2 decades. So I'm saying all that to say, by the time you gotta come on YouTube and look for a man, what the fuck is wrong with you? By the time you gotta come on YouTube or Tinder or Binge, whatever the fuck, well, what's up with you? If you're not ugly, you're not overweight, what the fuck's up? You're not in any position to make any demands as a low-value woman. I'm starting to think my new definition of a low-value woman is any woman single after 23. That may be my new definition of a low-value woman. Let's continue.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Shit. Okay, so besides the height, you're not too picky, I feel. I mean, you're pretty flexible.
Well, I'm not too picky, but I still got my standards. So
Yes.
It really comes down to character more than anything, and lifestyle, foundation, mindset,
Okay. So 60K, I know you say you want an entrepreneur, but you can work a 9 to 5 or not really? You can too. Okay. You sound good. You sound good so far. All right. So we're going to start. I don't know if you've seen the show before, but just in case you haven't. So I'm going to bring a man at a time. You can ask him questions. He's going to ask you questions. But when you feel like, I'm not really feeling it, you can say pineapple, and then we move on to the next guy. Okay. There's also a $20 super chat that the chat can send. and they have the power to kick somebody off for you. Let's say you're talking, they feel like, nah, that's not the right guy for her, or they're just hating. Who knows? They will send that $20 and that would kick off the guy for you.
Okay, great.
Okay. The only thing you can do when that happens is we can bring him back because it wasn't really your choice. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. We have Jaquan.
Yeah,
hello.
my first time on this bit.
Hello.
What's going on though, y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just got off live myself.
Okay, he came on strong, but look, he came on strong and ghetto. Look, she said something about she want an entrepreneur like her. Man, what do you do? Did she say what she did for a living? I'm tired of people throwing around this entrepreneur word. Men aren't trying to be a power couple with a bitch. Period. Y'all need to get that out of your head. How many men has this woman had sex with? Is her pair bonding ability shot? That's what I want to know. She seemed kind of bitchy when she keep talking, I got my standard. I ain't picky, but just know I got my standard. That ain't the right attitude to have as a leftover woman. It just isn't. You need to be coming with all humility. Let's see what Jay talking about, though.
What were you on live saying?
You said what?
You said you were just on live, right?
Yeah, I'm on live. I'll be on live on Tag and shit. You know what Tag is?
It's like gaming.
Nah, not really. It's like a live streaming app, but it's just like Instagram live, like a regular live streaming.
Okay. What were you talking about?
Shit, but I be trolling. I be doing my shit on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I be trolling this shit. You know what I'm saying? I basically be asking like girls, do you like that toe sucked on? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of girls don't like that shit, so I be asking that. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. I feel like it's ticklish the most female though. Like they be kicking me in the face and shit. Like I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't like that shit. I mean, yeah, why not? Yeah, of course.
I mean, this is pretty much a troll show. Like, dude, I want to do these women know that they're coming on the Pineapple Show to get trolled by niggas who just ain't had nothing better to do. Oh my goodness.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nasty, bro. I'm sorry though, man. I'm sorry. You like nasty niggas though? You like nasty niggas? Like, say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Huh?
I don't have anything against nasty men.
Oh, I guess we getting somewhere. We know you done been around the block. So Jayla, would you consider yourself a submissive woman in a relationship? Just curious. I might move on from this. I think we might be done from this, but I'm gonna let it play like maybe a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna see what else is popping. I got a couple other videos I want to do. So yeah, let's do a couple more minutes of this.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I got happy. I got excited. My fault. But do size matter to you?
Size?
Yeah.
Are we? You going more into the nasty boat? Okay. We going out there. Okay.
Wait, don't say pine. I'm sorry. Don't say pineapple. Yeah, this is my first time on here, Melly. Can you please tell her to not say pineapple, please? This is my first time on here.
Well, I don't know. It's her show. She decides.
I'm sorry. That's too far. That's too far for you.
I'm trying to figure out where's the order.
Huh? Oh,
nasty first, and then we talk regular.
All right.
Yeah, put a prayer in the air.
So, but wait, Jake,
yeah.
I'm still gonna help you out. So here, since that size matter or no?
I would say no.
Yes. Shit. Fuck, my bad, y'all. My bad. Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't have a little.
All right, I'm over it. I'm freaking over it. Jayla, do you believe in aliens? And if you do believe in aliens, do you believe they're visiting us on Earth and have been visiting us for a long time? I'm curious. Oh no, Jayla. Jayla said she would love to submit to a man if he could make her. Now over here at the MDC channel, we say that's kind of toxic, like conditional femininity. Like, but you know what? I ain't even gonna go into it right now. Let's go to another video, fellas. Let me know what y'all think about a woman saying, "I'll submit to a brother if he can make me." Is that toxic, y'all? All right, let's see what else we going to. Oh, this was crazy. I ain't even gonna go to that. Oh, not our girl. All right, let's just do a little bit of our girl we love to hate. Just a little bit. I'm probably gonna lose some viewership when I start pressing play on this.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Henderson Fire Department.
Okay.
Thank you, Henderson Fire Department. When I tell you guys,
I just want to be clear. That shit that she got in her back, she didn't have any man to help her put it in there. She had to have a Target employee come put it in there. Because she's single, y'all, so no masculinity in sight to help her out with stuff like that.
sight for sore eyes. I'm like, I am so blessed to go to a gym where the fire departments come and work out. Oh my God. Those men coming there.
They ain't checking for your ass, I assure you, ma'am. And this woman is nuts. Hey, thanks for the content, though. But this woman is nuts. Pray for her, y'all. Pray for her.
I was in dance class one time, and the way the glass in this particular dance studio looks out onto the gym, I was dancing next to this one lady, and we were just getting it in, and at the end of one song, we turned around to go to the back to get our water, to drink our water to replenish. And we were both at the same time. It was so funny. We both were like, took our bottles of water, and we were drinking our water, but instead of facing the class, we were looking out the windows. And
Jayla, do you have the ovarian fortitude to say how old you are in the chat?
we were both just super, super quiet. Like, it was like a like freakishly quiet moment between, she and I. We weren't even friends. I didn't even know her. And we were just like so silent. And we were just like drinking our water. We were just like drinking our water, looking out the glass. And it's like all these firemen, and they all have on like these navy blue t-shirts. And then on the back of them, I think they say Henderson Fire. And we were,
ma'am, get to it. Is this story, look, what is this video about? When men gaslight women? Come on, get to it, lady.
Bro, just sitting there.
This woman is nuts.
And then we both stopped drinking our water at the same time. And I said, sight for sore eyes. And she literally turned so red. She was laughing so hard. She was like, right? Oh my God. And I told her, I said, we are so blessed to belong to a gym. And when we need to take a break and drink some water, this is what we get to see.
God help her. God help her.
Oh my God, we love when the firemen come into the gym. Jesus Christ. It kind of reminds me of when I used to watch X in the City. They used to always talk about this time in the season. I forget the name of it. You guys probably know. When the Navy men come into the port in New York. And all the women get super, super excited because all the Navy men come in. Oh my God, that's what it just reminds me of. When the firemen come into the gym, we are like... we don't approach them, but baby, when I tell you sight for sore eyes, oh my God. Anyway, they need their own. I'm telling you, I don't know about the other fire departments, but Henderson Fire Department, they need their own calendar. Like, that's how beautiful those men are. Anyway, you guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, you guys, we are going to talk about when a man gaslights you and what you should...
All right, here we go with the bullshit. All right, let me slow it back down. All right, hey, be sure we being respectful to the adult Starr in the chat, Do that for me. Do that for RB out of respect for my chat. You could talk real with Jayla, but just don't say nothing that could be deemed disrespectful. That's all I ask. Because I'm a gentleman, despite how I come across on my channel. As long as a woman keeping it respectful, I believe in being a gentleman to women. In person. I'm going to dog them the fuck out when they do and say dumb shit on my channel, though. But let's keep this going.
Should do. But before we get started, you guys, be sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe. And now you guys can see there's a little tag below the video that says thanks. Little bitty tag. And that's where you can support me and support the Tracy Unplugged channel.
Okay, real quick. So Jayla, let me touch on this real quick. 35, it ain't that bad. I mean, it's past the wall, but it's okay. This is what I want to ask the chat. Jayla says she has daughters, so I get being very careful about guys coming around. But what do y'all think about a woman who has young daughters and she's 35? What do you guys think about a woman saying, I'm going to wait for another 10 years or so until my kids are grown and then start dating when I hit 45 or something like that? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Keep it respectful, and I'm going to say what I think about it. Well, I don't really know what I think about it. I'm trying to think about it now. I get not having a man around your daughters. I definitely get that for sure. But I don't know if... Okay, here's the question I have. Jayla, do you really feel like you can be an incredible woman to a good man for the rest of his life? No cheating, no fuck shit, no arguing with him all the time, no making him force you to submit or nothing like that. Like, because this is what I say. Post-war women, if they don't feel they can genuinely be a good woman to a man for a lifetime, I would say post-war women just need to stay single. If you're not going to be more of an asset and a joy to a man's life than a burden and a demonic factor, then just stay single. That's my advice to all post-war women, to all damaged women. If you don't think you can make this man's life better for a lifetime until y'all die and bring him more joy than stress, and more joy than burden, just stay single for life. You know what I mean? Jayla say it's just over. She ain't gonna try to date at 45. It's over. She just accepting the fact that she got her toys. She said she'll off herself before she go on TikTok begging. I respect that. Oh wait, you was joking? Look, whatever. Let's just get back to the video. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Jayla. I guess we'll see what happened. But so I definitely did cover her before. She's a reoccurring train wreck that we go over on this channel. This is a different video that I haven't covered though. I try to make sure I don't cover the same video twice. So yes, this is the same lady, but this is a different video than we ever covered.
Channel by leaving me what I call a tip. And I say thank you to all of those who have already left me a tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I say thank you to all of those who will. So let's go ahead and get started on this here good topic, when a man gaslights you. Okay, first of all, let's talk about what is a gaslighter. Okay, so a gaslighter is someone, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. We're just talking about men in this particular video.
Of course.
But it's when someone tries to invalidate your life experience, your perception.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to
They'll
do.
make you doubt yourself or doubt what actually happened to you. Let me give you an example. So, say somebody cheated on you. And you know that they cheated on you. instead of them, when they're caught or when you go to have a conversation with them, instead of them saying, okay, I apologize, I'm caught, I still want to be in the relationship. What can I do to make it better? Let's talk about the future of our relationship. No, they'll say everything but, oh, well, you know what? It's because you haven't been giving me any nookie. You haven't been making whoopee on a regular basis. I need whoopee. Or they'll say things like, well, you don't have evidence. Show me the evidence. You don't have any evidence. Or they'll say, you're always at work. You work all the time. I never see you. So that's why I did it. They're always trying to invalidate your experience and your perception. And so nowadays people are calling these people gaslighters. We used to just say manipulators, liars. They're liars. That's all they are. They're blame shifters. They're liars. They're manipulators. I have heard some men, and for some reason it's always a man who says this. I've heard some men give relationship advice, and they say that women should not be so quick to call people narcissists or use the term gaslighter, because they're saying that it's a clinical term. And so since you are not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, you woman should not use the term narcissist or gaslighter.
Right.
Oftentimes, you guys, it's these narcissists who love to gaslight you.
Ma'am, you're the fucking narcissist. You're sitting in your fucking car in TJ Maxx parking lot thinking somebody want to hear what the fuck you got to say. That's narcissism. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say the same thing about me. I mean, I'm not in TJ Maxx parking lot, but
it's like,
look, I don't know what medical, clinical condition you got, but you got something going on in your brain that ain't right. I don't know if you're a gaslighter or a narcissist, but you got something wrong up there.
Page 1 of their playbook. They love to gaslight. Any man out there who's giving you relationship advice who tells you, woman, that you cannot identify or call a person a narcissist or a gaslighter just simply because it's a clinical term and you're not a doctor, I'm going to say malarkey. I'm going to say you should probably be looking at that man like, you should probably be looking like with antennas up. Because to me, in my opinion, I don't need my doctorate degree in order to do the research, define a thing, and be able to identify a thing.
Well, actually, you do. Because if you didn't, these motherfuckers wouldn't need to go to school for it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, why go to school to be a brain surgeon? I mean, you could just read a book, right? The fuck out of here.
So, absolutely, sir, I can use the word narcissist. I know what a narcissist is. I know what a gaslighter is. What? How are you going to tell me I can't use a term just because it's a clinical term? I guess because some of these men are like, they don't like the fact that maybe that these women are using the word narcissist and gaslighter so frequently. And to that I say, maybe it's because these women are experiencing narcissists and gaslighters.
Well, guess what? You love experiencing narcissists and gaslighters. As long as they're giving you good D and they tall and handsome and got some paper. You love a nigga with extreme confidence. You love an arrogant nigga. You love that aura. That's big dick energy to you bitches. The type of niggas who could come off like a narcissist and a gaslighter. You love it. Stop the cap.
They know what it is. So ladies, any man who tells you that you shouldn't use these terms because they're clinical terms and you're not a doctor, I would say you should have your antennas up on that man. And he might just be a narcissist. He might just be a gaslighter. Because Why would somebody tell you that you can't use a term just because it's a clinical term? You looked in a dictionary, you did your research, you've read articles, you know what it means, and you are having your life experience, and so you can absolutely identify a narcissist and a gaslighter. Okay. So now that we have identified what is a gaslighter, let's talk about what you should do when you encounter a gaslighter, what you should do if you're in a relationship with a gaslighter, because oftentimes that's how it shows up. It'll show up like in our relationships, romantic relationships. It'll show up in our familial or family relationships. It'll show up in our work environment or work relationships, right? What?
All right, that's enough of this nut job. That's quite enough. I got a winner for us to go over.
I don't know that I believe that there is somebody for everybody. I don't know that I believe that everybody gets a storybook happily ever after. Nothing about having children sounds fun.
Okay. Jayla, obviously you can tell me to go F myself. Can you tell me anything about your experience shooting for FA? F is in Frank, A is in Apple. I'm not going to say the site name. I believe you shot for them. And I'm just curious if it was overall a positive experience, a negative experience, and do you regret shooting for them, if you care to share?
It all sounds limiting. I am very intentional about making sure that the life that I have now is the best that it can be, because what if this is as good as it gets? I think we've spent a lot of time trying to make things happen in our lives so that we can be happy when. I'll be happy when I meet my forever, my man, my man, my man. I'll be happy when I become a mom. I'll be happy when my business hits a certain amount of revenue. I don't want my life fulfillment to be rooted in, oh, when I get married, oh, when I start a family, oh, when I have this amount of money, oh, when I have this amount of stocks. To me, that robs you of experiencing the beauty that is your life right now. Sometimes I feel like that is the prayer that God just won't answer. I do not close my eyes and see myself at an altar or see myself with kids running around in the backyard in a white picket fence. We are taught that wholeness and fulfillment is rooted in starting a family and leaving a legacy. And so
okay, so FA was it's kind of an extreme website. That might help you remember. Well, actually, I'll take it back. FA is that's the wrong website. FA is one of their websites in their whatever group of websites. I think the website name for the one you shot was GG. The G stands for ghetto, and I'll let you fill in the rest. So my question is, was that a positive or negative experience? And do you regret it? Or not regret it?
So
Well, I know you probably regret just all of the work, but I'm just saying, do you have any special feelings or worse feeling towards
legacy means to me? I don't see children as a part of that. I don't know if I want to have a life that becomes about somebody else. And when you have children, from that day forward, every thought is about somebody else. This one is for the millennial who is okay without ever being somebody's wife or mama.
Well, what? Okay. I'm not saying you can't do anything else with your life. But, ma'am, look, 99% of women want to have kids. By the time they start having to explain this and try to justify why they didn't have them, or try to say, well, my life had more meaning than this, it's because they're super fucked up and they can't get it. Well, technically she could get it. She could just have any random dude bust up in her, but this is sad. This video is sad already.
Let's go beneath the scenes. Life can be so complex. The human experience is far more expansive.
I don't know if my mic was on mute, but what's up, Shalik? Appreciate you for stopping by.
Than what we can see, and we spend so much time just trying to figure it out. We put on makeup, nice clothing, and we go out into the world trying to hold it all together. When beneath those seams, we are being ripped apart. Some of the ripping is self-inflicted, some of it is because of the pressure of society, but all of it is limiting. Limiting in our...
Okay, real quick, Jayla, I can't remember. I remember your scene, but I can't remember. Did you stop, like, mid-scene? I can't remember. Hold on. Let me read your comment again. It says, hell no, it wasn't positive at all. I mean, well, yeah. Long story, but I held it down, though. I didn't throw up. Hey, shout out to you. And C let me stop. That's nothing to be proud of. So wait, did you stop in the middle of the scene? I got to go look at it tonight. I won't touch myself, I promise. But I can't remember if you finished the complete scene or not. No, I think you were pissed. I got to look at it again tonight.
Quest to just simply be who we truly are. We're more complex than we give ourselves credit for. We fill our brains...
No, wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, you was really pissed off, I think. Now that I'm... Wait, hold on. Whatever, I'll look at it. I'll look at it again tonight.
With popular sayings like, oh, it ain't that serious, loosen up, or just live a little. But life in itself is a deep, non-surface level experience. And sometimes it can...
Hold on, now I got questions. So, I think if you stop mid-scene, you only get like a fourth of what you would have got. Oh, okay. You were peed off because one of the two guys was hella racist. What, Bootleg or Paulie or Red? Which one was? I mean, I kind of already picked up that all those dudes were probably racist, but which one was it? Paulie, Red? Well, yeah, you don't gotta type the whole story, but I'm just curious which one was hella racist, and then I'll stop talking about it. But oh, you got all your money? Okay. Well, that's what's up. But yeah, just let me know which one was the most racist. Bootleg, Paulie, or Red.
can be pretty serious.
Don't ask me how I know those guys' names. Just nobody asked that.
So often we force ourselves to only exist at the surface.
Oh, Duke. Duke was the racist one, huh? Yeah, I just kind of figured they all were. But yeah, I think his name is Duke.
Never allowing ourselves to be fully exposed. We let the layers pile up.
The hell is she talking about?
The pressure becomes too much to bear. Episode of Beneath the Seams. I am your host, Kayla Riggins. Thank you for allowing me to be a voice in this conversation as we peel back the layers and we get personal. We tell all our business and we talk about the things that people don't be wanting to talk about. Today is no different.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big fan of their work. GG and FA. Big fan of their work. That's how I know their names. But don't tell anybody, guys.
My goal here is for this experience to encourage us to be our true selves, to talk about things, to have the tough conversations so that we can ultimately have a human experience that is authentic to who we are. And the way to do that is we gotta stop being scared to say how we really feel. So these conversations, this podcast, this seat, the safe seat, the scene seat, that's what it's all about. So y'all ready to get into some business? Whew. Let's get into it. So it has been a week. Y'all know when I show up to this chair, I talk about the things that I am experiencing as I navigate life as a millennial in real time. And I share openly and unapologetically because I trust that so many people are going through so much of the same things and people just aren't talking about it. And so I know that this message lands on not just the millennial generation. I have had people say, I'm 50 years old, I'm 45 years old, I'm 19 years old. And this message resonated with me. And so I appreciate that. I know that this is definitely a space for everybody. So if anything I have ever said has resonated with you, you are my people. But I say it's my love letter to millennials just trying to figure it out because I am a millennial and that's the perspective that I am speaking.
Well, here's the thing. As far as GG, like, I've seen a couple scenes where they like stopped and they seemed like they were actually nice behind the scenes, at least some of them. Like the tall skinny guy is Paulie. I mean, he works out clearly, got a six pack, no homo. He had like at least half of his sleeve done. He's probably the one you're talking about who was nice. Red seems like an actual asshole. I mean, kind of Bootleg and Red seem like they're actual assholes, but Paulie seemed like he was just acting like a tough guy. Yeah. But yeah, that's where women go to get humbled. That's where women go when they're tired of getting treated like a princess. Let me ask you this, Jayla. This is a theory I have. Women basically get their ass kissed from birth, especially compared to men. And I think that's why women like bad boys, because they're tired of getting their ass kissed, and somebody who's not going to kiss their ass excites them because it's something different and new. They get told how pretty or beautiful or, whatever they are their whole lives. So when somebody finally come around and have the balls to not kiss her ass, it's a turn on. Is that about right?
From because that is the experience that I'm living, okay? And this has been a millennial week. Let me tell you, okay, I went to my cousin's baby shower over the weekend, and this is not a distant cousin, but we don't really talk a lot. I just moved back to Atlanta a year ago and I bumped into her. So I moved back to Atlanta in May of last year. I bumped into her in June and she's out here living her best life with her gentleman, got her man, honey. And they had moved in together and we ran into each other at a bar. And, I was like, cousin, again, we grew up together in terms of like Christmases and going over. Her grandmother and my grandmother are sisters. So of course, when the grandmothers were still living, it was more of like, so.
Okay. I just, what, encouraging authenticity, get realistic about what may not happen for, let's look at that part. Is love possible for me? Let's get to this part.
Are we gonna talk? Can we talk? Y'all know that's my Wendy Williams impersonation. Can we talk?
Oh, you're already annoying. I can see why you're single. So, Jayla, how long were you in the game? How long were you in the adult industry? Was it 18 to... I mean, I know you're still kind of in it now, but just as far as like shooting scenes for companies, what was your stint? Was it 18 to 25, 20 to 30? What was the stint?
If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's have a real conversation about the fact that this may be the life that you have now. What you are experiencing right now may be as good as it gets. And if that is so, I don't want to put all of my eggs in the I will feel fulfilled when this happens basket. I don't want my life fulfillment to be rooted in, oh, when I get married, oh, when I start a family, oh, when I have this amount of money, oh, when I have this amount of stocks. To me, that robs you of experiencing the beauty that is your life right now. And because I'm a woman who, I'm not sure if I want them damn kids, and we're going to unpack that. At one point...
Well, yeah, just don't have them. Because we don't need another mean, bitchy, like, black mother treating her kids like shit. So please don't have children. Yeah, I don't want you to have children. Just off that little statement right there. Like, that's disgusting, man. I'm grossed out by women who say shit like that. Oh, fuck them damn kids. I'm grossed out. I mean, don't get me wrong, kids can be fucking annoying, but like women especially who have that type of attitude towards children, they're rarely good people.
I really desired marriage. Now I just desire a partner. Like I really could be, this is my man, and we ride out. I would like to get married, but it doesn't have to happen. And so as I'm thinking through the rough emotional week I was having, y'all, I'm emotional. The zodiacs and stuff, I think that there are certain parallels, but I don't really swear by it. But I am a Pisces, and they say we be emotional, and that's one truth that is true, okay? And so I just had a very emotional past couple of weeks, and I started to feel lonely, like this extreme sense of loneliness about what is it that's missing from my life. And it's crazy because you start to look around at the family or the children or the husbands that other people have, and you start to think, okay, well, maybe that's it. And then you have a huge gut check, and it's like, I don't even want that. That's not even what I want for my life. I can close my eyes and see myself speaking on stages, hosting retreats.
Oh gosh, yeah, she's really into herself, really selfish, and she see herself as like Oprah or something. Go for it, man, because if you got that type of mentality, you're not going to be any good to a husband or kids anyway. So yeah, just forego the whole husband kids thing, please. Oh my goodness.
Gathering the Beneath the Seams community, and we are, on vacation somewhere. So when we talk about like career things, I can see it very clearly. When it comes to my personal life, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Sometimes I feel like that is the prayer that God just won't answer. I do not close my eyes and see myself at an altar or see myself with kids running around in the backyard in a white picket fence. We are taught that wholeness and fulfillment is rooted in starting a family and leaving a legacy. And so when I think about what legacy means to me, I don't see children as a part of that. Now, I'm a woman, and I reserve the right to change my mind. My mama always say, what good is the mind if you can't change it? So if I wake up tomorrow and I want to be somebody mama, then that's what I'm going to do. If I wake up at 40 and decide, girl, everything you said on that podcast 7 years ago, you are crazy, and I have completely changed my mind, then guess what? I'm going to go be somebody mama. I'm going to go be somebody.
At 40? You going to go be somebody mama at 40? You think that's how it works? Let me guess. You're going to manifest it. Oh, my goodness. I mean, hey, I agree that you can change your mind. So what, is she 33 now? She said 7 years later. So, oh man. So you're already approaching geriatric pregnancy, but fuck that, right? I got to focus on my career, and hey, I'm leaving room for myself to change my mind, even though my kid might come out fucked up. This is sick, man. This is fucking sick.
Somebody, wife, whatever. Nothing that I'm saying is solid. Nothing that I'm saying is etched in stone. And I think that that's kind of like what life is about.
Ain't nobody looking to impregnate a 40-year-old woman. Are you gonna freeze your eggs? Which is like one of the most pathetic things a woman can do, is freeze her fucking eggs. That's what they don't realize. Nobody's checking. You can't just snap your fingers and make shit pop up like you got a magic blue genie. If I wake up at 40 and I want to be somebody mama, poof, I'm about to be somebody mama. If I want to wake up at 40 and have a husband, poof, I have a husband. It don't work like that. Ain't nobody checking for your ass at 40 to marry you and put a baby in a 40-year-old 5 years past geriatric pregnancy. The fuck are you talking about? What world are you living in?
A lot of what I'm saying and a lot of what I'm going to say is going to be contradictory. So get over that too, because...
So we shouldn't take you serious then. Can you imagine if a grown-ass man, 30-plus-year-old man said, yeah, a lot of stuff I'm about to say right now is contradictory, but deal with it. Motherfucker would get laughed out of his own house. See the shit women could get away with saying?
Life is one big contradiction, and I don't think we even talk about that enough. So I reserve the right to change my mind. But for now, I'm not the woman who is in her am I in my early 30s or am I in my mid 30s? Y'all let me know in the comments. What is 33? I'm still holding on to early 30s. I feel like you hit the mids when you hit 34. So for now, I'm gonna go with early 30, but y'all correct me in the comments if y'all feel like, girl, you playing, it's mid, it's giving mid. But in my early 30s, I am not the woman who is waiting for this magical happy ending. I am more focused on creating a happy ending, and that starts with being happy right now and designing my life for what I want it to look like in the future right now, and being okay and at peace with, what if it doesn't get any better than this? Now, I do know, and I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, I do know financially it will get better. I know that when it comes to my career and accomplishing goals and things that I want to do, I will consistently level up. But when it comes to my personal life, I do not have the same type of faith. And I think it's because there's no proof of concept. Like, in my rational mind, if I go really hard in my business, set goals, 6 months, a year, I will start to see the fruit of that labor. There are practical steps that you can take.
But look, and there's practical steps you could take with trying to cultivate a relationship with a man. But look, man, what have you been doing since 16? What kind of men have you been letting run up in you since 16? This is just... I don't even know what to say.
Tangible changes that you can make to see results in your business, in your career. I know that spiritually, if I set intentional time with God, if I fast, if I pray, I will start to see results in my relationship with God. I know that if I physically want to look better in my clothes or drop a couple of pounds, if I get really consistent for 3 months, 6 months, I cut back on certain foods, I prioritize moving my body, I am going to lose weight at the end of that 3 and 6 months. So in my mind, those things have proof of concept. It's practical, tangible outcomes. Girl, it ain't been nothing I could do to make my dating life better. No matter how hard I try to be open, no matter how hard I pray about it, no matter how hard I try to have just an optimistic, positive mindset, there aren't any steps, any proof of concept, any tangible action steps that you can take to ensure that you will find the love of your life.
Well, no, nothing that you said is guaranteed. I mean, I don't even know if I would say losing weight is guaranteed. I mean, I guess if you starve yourself, then it's guaranteed that you're going to lose weight. But like far as that stuff you were saying about your career, even if you take those steps, there's no guarantee you're going to keep leveling up. But yeah, there are tangible steps you could take. Why don't you go on a dating app and you'll have an inbox full because you're a woman. No other reason you'll have an inbox full. And why don't you message motherfuckers first and start figuring out, why don't you take some femininity classes? There's plenty of things you could do. The hell are you talking about? You don't want to do them, though, because you too good to shoot your shot.
Y'all will live happily ever after. And so I think in my mind, that's why I sometimes just write it off. And this is something that makes me very emotional. In this seat, I'm able to articulate how I feel without getting emotional because I just decided I'm going to be vulnerable and tell y'all my truth. But when I think about these things in my alone time, it brings me to tears because...
we know. All you bitches get brought to tears in alone time. You front for the camera and on TikTok, I'm strong. I don't care about no man. I ain't worried about no man. I ain't pressed. The world don't revolve around a man and having kids. We all know that all of you are crying yourself to sleep at night. You're never tricking us. I mean, I don't want you to cry yourself to sleep at night. Like, I'm not happy about it. But thanks for being truthful about that part.
Because it is something that I do want. I do want love in my life. I want to experience companionship. And I feel like I have so much love to give. I actually posted on my stories, my Instagram stories last night. I was like, what did it say? I think I said... what did I say? Wait, let me read it to y'all exactly.
I don't fucking know. But she's not coming across like she got a lot of love to give. She seems very obnoxious. She's very big. She seemed very aggressive, probably very controlling.
I think I threaded it as well. I said, I really have no business being single. And it was just a late night thought I was having. I posted it like 11 o'clock last night. And I was like, I just because I'm that girl. And I just have no business being single. Like,
you're not that girl. Men don't think you're that girl. That's why you're single. If you were that girl, as far as what men want in a woman, you wouldn't be single. This is part of the problem. You don't need to ask yourself if you're that girl. Why don't you go ask men what they think you can improve on? Why don't you talk to some of the men you let fuck without commitment? See if they got anything you can improve on. Let that ego go. That ego ain't gonna get you a man. I'll tell you that right now.
Like, somebody should be just snatched me up. Like, I'm snatch up material.
No, you're
and
not.
So that's my way of like being jovial about it. And of course, laughing so that you can keep from crying. But in my loneliest of days, in my darkest of hours, it is something that really makes me sad. And so I don't want to be hyper focused on my life will be better when this happens. My life will be better if this happens, which is why I'm being very intentional about living unapologetically now. Because if it doesn't get any better than this, I want to make sure that this is the best. And so when you think about dating and trying to find your person, I don't believe...
I'm gonna rewind it a couple seconds. But I was talking to somebody about this, and y'all tell me if you think I'm on to something. Only 3 out of 10 women, from the stats I looked at, only 3 out of 10 black women, let me be clear, will ever get married. 3 out of 10. The last study I seen, it said it's like 28% of black women will get married in their lifetime. Every time I see a black woman married, obviously she's masculine. Most black women are fucking masculine. And the man is effeminate. The man is feminine, and she's aggressive and loud and clearly running the relationship. I know it exists, but I'm saying I have never seen a situation where a black woman is married to a masculine man who is clearly running the show. I've never fucking seen it. And it's not a coincidence, because masculine women like this attract feminine men. So if she ever do get married, it's going to be to a feminine man.
Now again, I don't want to hear y'all mouth about that ain't the right attitude to have. I mean, sure, I can hear y'all mouth. We can fight in the comments. We can tussle. But
talking about fighting motherfuckers in the comment section. I know you don't mean literally fighting, but just see, even your choice of words matter when it comes to attracting a man. A man don't want to hear a woman talking about fighting shit, figuratively, literally, in any way. I don't want to hear the word fighting coming out of your mouth. Like, it just never mind. She don't get it. Talking about tussling with motherfuckers. Just never mind.
People are going to say it's a very pessimistic thought. And as long as you feel like that, that's the energy that you're going to attract. I understand that there is a group of people that's going to feel like that. But I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to trust that this is a safe space and that some of y'all out there going to feel me. I don't know that I believe that there is somebody for everybody. I don't know that I believe that everybody gets a storybook happily ever after. Everyone does not meet their soulmate and build a family and build an empire. I don't know that I believe that to be true. And it's not because I don't see it around me. It's because I've never seen it close to me. I always say I want to witness love. I've never seen it close. And so just to give you a little bit of family history, my grandfather and grandmother were married. He was very abusive. He would beat the hell out of her. She divorced him, left him, took her kids, which is my mama and her siblings. And I knew my grandfather, but he died when I was 5. So there haven't been any really strong masculine figures in my life. So that was grandfather. My mama and my daddy.
Sierra is not feminine. No. Simon Bow. Who the hell is Simon? Hold on. Oh shit. Well, I'm not familiar with her. Oh, Oh, I'm not saying there's not any feminine black women at all on the planet, but yeah, most black women are masculine, and they end up marrying feminine men.
I always say they had a little summer fling. I was born in 91, so I always say the summer of 91 was popping. You know, my mama was 30, you know, living her best life, like me, being cute or whatever. And, you know, she met her little dude, and it resulted in me being here. And we thank God for that. But the way my mama tells the story, they were never really together in a way that she desired. They tried, it didn't work out. He wasn't ready to do the whole family thing. He was still playing, still in the streets. And she was like, look, I got a baby to raise, bye. And unfortunately, we've never really had a relationship. When it comes to his side of the family, them my people. My Nana over there, my aunties, my cousins, every summer, every Christmas, I was with them. They sent for me. And so always had a relationship with his family, but I can count the number of times on one hand that I've actually seen my father in real life. And we can unpack the whole daddy issues in another episode, but I definitely think the lack of male presence in my life contributes to my attitude about, I don't know if everybody gets this. I don't know if this is possible. I've seen my mama deal with men. Like I've seen like, oh, Mr. So-and-so, or oh, so-and-so, but I've never really seen my mama have a man. Now, maybe she living this whole secret life that I don't know anything about, and I wouldn't put it past her, because I wouldn't put it past me either. That's where I get my whole privacy thing from. As vulnerable as I am, as much as I share, I live a very private life, y'all. I'm a very private person. You don't know nothing I don't want you to know. So if my mama had a whole man out here, I wouldn't be surprised. But based on what she shared with me, we are going through some of the same things. I share with her my
generational curses. Yeah, generational curses. Yeah, I don't see her getting a man, but God bless her. God bless her. I'm out, y'all. I think it was a good stream. Thanks to Jayla, Starr, for stopping by. We appreciate you for coming to fuck with MDC. Thanks, James, for donating. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of curious. Are you mixed at all, Jayla, or are you just full black? Hopefully you're subscribed, Jayla, to the channel. Hopefully we can hang out again with you in the chat. You seem really cool. You handled everything well. You roll with the punches. You just might have a tough enough skin to roll with RB Sensei. Not that you give a fuck about me, but you know what I mean. Yeah, thanks for the chat, for keeping it respectful with Jayla. Yeah, I definitely want some women to hop into the community for sure. For sure. All right, y'all. I guess I'm out.